Good morning, everybody. It is December the 20th, 2016. And I'll turn off David Moore's and Chuck's microphones. Good morning, fellas. The overnight markets were really pretty quiet. Overseas, China's market sold, although they did decide to return the underwater drone. Japan's market rallied. Stock markets in the EU and UK were up, and the E-mini is pointed higher. So I imagine if the E-mini rallies today, that we'll probably see some selling in the bond and the note. I think we're in a trading range. There is no news scheduled for the U.S. today, so down to the direction of the E-mini. Resistance begins at 04. It's very, very aggressive, but a 3 to 7. Obviously, I'd like to get it done closer to right there to 8 than 3. But it is early in the session, and resistance has been tested and it held. So right now I think the market will try to look for support. On the buy side, 24 to 28, so we'll put our buy at 25 to 29 buy 1 and 17 to 21 for buy 2. Looking for a quiet session. The market will continue to wind down into Friday, and the bond market is effectively over come this Friday until the start of the new year without a major piece of news, which means you get, in these holiday conditions, you have nothing to work with, no volatility at all, or you get a huge news spike. Treacherous times, and so the big money is on the sidelines, and it's hard to sustain a move directionally because the big money is on the sidelines. The terrorists, I don't think, will be slowing down. They were pretty busy yesterday with attacks in Berlin, Turkey, and Zurich. Even Switzerland gets hit. That's what happens when you let these quote-unquote refugees that ISIS has told us have embedded terrorists in it that are coming to Europe and the United States to attack us. Why should you be surprised at being attacked? And it is caused by political correctness, outright planning by the politicians in power to stay in power by getting more votes. We'll buy these votes with the welfare money that we take from the productive side of society. It's insanity, but that's where we live today. Okay, looking at the 30-year. You can see that we're going to have trouble at 18 to 22. So resistance will be 16 to 20. 23, 27, sell 1. 3 to 7, sell 2. On the buy side, 4808, 4804. Number 1, from 29 to 01, buy 1. And 17 to 21 buy 2. And we're probably going to have to bring our second levels in as the day progresses. Okay, looking at gold. Gold was off last night. One of the excuses in the financial press last night, because of all the terror attacks, bonds and gold were sold. That doesn't make sense. Because of terror attacks, you'd expect at least treasuries to be bought, and usually gold. I think the biggest negative impact on gold right now is the potential impact of the change in Indian laws about the importation of gold. That's 700 tons a year of demand. That's a lot. Big chunk of change. Now the market is pointed lower. We had hoped to sell 43s to 45s last night. The high was 41. London's high is 36, so 34, 36, sell 1. 39.41, sell 2. On the buy side, I think we're headed lower. 30 is support. So 28 to 30, buy 1. 24.26, buy 2. We'll bracket 25. And I look for a quiet day in gold too. Currencies were off yesterday. The dollar took a 1 day off in its rally and its strength. So eventually we get to par, but the next trading target would be 102.50, and if we break that, par. So the market is selling. The spill from 21, we're at 05, so 15 to 25, sell 1. 40 to 50, sell 2. Um, 104 even, buy 1. 375, buy 2. Don't know if there's enough out there today to warrant, to drive it down to the 103.50 level. We'll soon find out. Do like the short side best. That's the side that you have to move on quickly. Crude oil was up a little bit. No specific news to tie to the strength in crude oil other than unrest in the Middle East, which is kind of a never-ending story. Put all this stuff together, you're still looking at P's. So can we get to 53.50 or not? 53.50, 53.75, sell 1. 54 even, 54.25, sell 2. On the buy side, 52.75, 53, and then 52.25, 52.50, buy 2. Crude could probably start to dampen down even more as we approach the holiday week. Okay, when I looked at the E-mini, it was headed up, but volume was terrible overnight. It was like 50,000 contracts when I looked at it. Not much going on. I think we're headed to retest the 70-73 area. Resistance does start at 68, so 69.72, sell 1. Get through that. Next resistance is going to be 22.75, so we'll play for stops above 75, 75, 77, sell 2. The bias remains to the upside as it has. If you have to put a trade on at the market, you're doing it from the long side. Doesn't guarantee you that the market will rally, but everything is, my point is, everything is pointed up. 60, 62, buy 1. 55, 57, buy 2. There is no news today. I have to wonder what the all the hype about Donald Trump and the silent coup and being stolen from him. And Hillary actually lost 2 more votes at the Electoral College than Trump did. And I wonder what the next coordinated attack against Trump to delegitimize him will be. We'll probably find out today. It's going to take a while to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy at that, and I will be back with you as soon as possible.